아, 이제 잘 되네. 가자.
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
차? 여기로 가면 되나? 런던 경찰에게서 벗어나지 못한 범인. 아니, 사건이 종결됐다고? 아, 이거. 네, 틀렸잖아. 다 틀렸잖아. 다 틀렸어. 야, 근데 편지를 저렇게 딱 찍어 놓으면은, 저 중앙에 쓰인 글씨 못 보면 어떡하냐? 잘려가지고 저기. 방 안에 들어가야 되나? 아닌데.
My archive. I can always consult.
왔어, 내 방문. 오, 열 수 있네. 오, 방 좋네. 뭐 어떡하라고?
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We shall be late for the train.
뭐 어떻게 불러야 되노?
Watson, I'll hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight. It's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
뭐야? 요즘 열차야.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
이거 키 뭐였지? 야, 키 까먹었는데. 야, 이거 밖에 창문 계속 보고 있으니까 무슨 그 뭐지?
Well, here we are again
이거
at Evesham
같아.
Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
현장을 조사. 어떻게 사라졌는지 밝히십시오. 열차 사라진 현장을 조사하십시오. 그냥 열차 선로가 바뀐 거 아니야? 옆으로.
What should we do next, Holmes?
키가 뭐였지? 안파하기. 튀고. 아, 잠깐만. 아, 너무 어둡다. 그래. 아, 이제야 좀 봤네. 여름 어두워, 진짜 말이야. 아이씨. 일단 여 말고, 안으로 들어가 봐. 사람하고 대화를 해야지. 여기 뭐 없을 텐데. 오씨, 깜짝아. 야, 왓슨, 쟤 언제 왔냐? 미신인 줄 알았네. 트레인 서비스. 웨어하우스? 창고라고?
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
열차가 사라진 지역부터 조사해라고. 여기 있었잖아. 이 너였고, 이는 뭐야? 아. XZ 탭은 이거. 이거 뭐 반짝반짝 거리는데? 아이씨, 뭘 반사야. 아이씨, 무슨 반사를 구현해놨어. 하면 되는 거지. 잠깐만. 일장인데 어떻게 사라져?
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers, nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
뭐야 이거는?
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
철로.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
아무것도 없는데.
There are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising. This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
이래야 홈주지.
And how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
보자. 이건 뭐야? 이 안에 있었던 걸로 아는데. 뭐?
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
철도역을 나는 연보. 토마스 로빈슨. 이 역에 머문 중이라고?
Here is the train set.
동료실 서탕 간 1등석 우편 보관실. 토마스 로빈슨이 요청했다고? 독서화물자. 만나봐야겠네.
A telegraph.
야, 정보 다 들고 갈 거면 남의 방에서, 응? 이 재킷도 뭐 조사하든가 그래 봐야지. 뭐야? 여기는 없네. 기다려. 난 지도부터. 지도가 이 근처에 있을 텐데, 야 말고.
Railway post bags.
옛날 우편 보험 이랬구나, 밑에. 여기였지? 가야지. 찾았다.
This map will be useful.
멋대로 가져가 보네. 아, 이러면 가져가야지. 기관장 몇 장네.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
야, 이거 딱 봐도 차장이랑 뭐지? 연락하는 사람들까지 뭐 마약 쪽 아닌가 이거? 마약 숨기려고 여차까지 숨긴 것 같은데. 동성한 백발, 명예훈장. 이거 뭐야? 투성이? 그런 건지 뭐 결혼했겠지.
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
특수화물.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows, and they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private, and it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting.
뭔가 고인 냄새가 나는데.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you later, my good man.
The entire train has disappeared.
와, 꽤 뭐네. 크라임 앤 퍼니시먼트. 저 게임 구조.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
뭐 똑같은 말만 하고 있노. 일단 내 맘대로 들어가서 다 해집어 놔야지. 이랄봐.
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Holmes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
샴록 플롭즈. 어우씨, 눈 노려본 거 보소. 호주 전통 모자. 호주 사람. 값비싼 정장. 다리 꼬고 있는 거 보소. 와, 가쁘네.
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
독서.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention, but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
진짜 개질수 없어. 아, 졸라 불쌍해.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in, and yet I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damned train.
Goodbye, sir.
I will not move from here until I receive my refund.
The whole train just disappeared. It's
마주보지
unbelievable.
마시네. 난 승객.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
보자. 당신은 무엇이 불만이시오? 응? 작업복. 납산표. 결혼. 아니 뭐 다 결혼했어.
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
내 이상이 맞는 것 같아. 좀 마약 같은 거 들어있을 것 같은데.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared. But I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, of course their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
교활한 눈빛이면
The
전부
ticket inspector
스페인이야.
forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazas
칠레기요.
Chilean company.
It's a scandal. An absolute outrage.
들어갈 수 있구나.
A telegraph.
정보. 기다려. 뭐 더 있나? 한번 보고. 잠깐만. 키가 활성화가 됐네. 볼 거 있나? 키가 왜 활성화가 됐지? 여기 있네.
The insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
보험약관. 저 똥땡이 호주 똥땡이. 와, 시제품이 손상되었을 경우 손해액의 최대 50%, 5만 파운드? 1년 갱신 가능함. 잠깐만, 1파운드에 얼마야? 갑자기 궁금해지는데. 이만 찾아보자. 1파운드 환율. 와, 1,500원. 지금 1,500원이면은 5만 50, 500, 5천. 7,500. 2,500. 아니, 근데 이건 옛날이라 가지고 더 높을 수도 있겠지, 가치는.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
일단 이거부터. 젊은 나이. 깔끔한 목장? 이게 뭐야? 지침서. 핑크 자국?
Station
역장인가?
Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with two furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand.
야, 말 잘 찾았다.
Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did. And I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I have worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
글쎄, 그런 거 지금 너무 젊은데. 운명의 역장.
Let me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
That is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield Station, the next stop along the line.
이상한 정보.
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
We ought to visit Chesterfield Station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
런던 북정뷰 철도 뭐야 이거 푸르발 비? 비는 생겼는데 아직 안 된 것 같고 이동합시다. 아 여기 중간이네. 아이씨. 이런 올라가는 거 없어. 잠겼고, 아이씨, 이거 뭐야. 조작이 뭐 이래.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
야, 이거, 여기 있잖아, 요, 왼쪽에. 이쪽에 걸리면 앞으로 못 가.
A fishing advertisement.
조그만 데라도 볼록 튀어나와 있으면은, 옆으로 못 가, 이거. 진짜.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
모스 보호표?
A telegraph.
뭐. 아, 왓슨, 저리 비켜봐, 응? 하는 건 없나? 티는 안 떴지. 티 안 떴으면은 뭐. 없고.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah,